Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new Lego Star Wars Yoda's Jedi Starfighter set. This is set number 75360. It has 253 pieces, and I paid $35 for this set. Now, this is one of the new sets that is releasing August 1st, 2023. I was able to get some of these sets early, including this one. I'm not affiliated with any company. I'm not part of the Lego Ambassador Network. I don't get these sent by the Lego Group or anything else. I pay for these with my own money. It's just sometimes I'm able to get sets early. So I did get this one, and in this video I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy! Okay, while we are looking at the build process for this Lego Star Wars Yoda's Jedi Starfighter set, I just wanted to say thank you, and then to say that if you like this video, please consider clicking that thumbs up and giving it a like, and if you like my other videos, please consider clicking the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future. It really helps me a lot, it helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. So if you like my videos and want to stay in the loop, maybe consider subscribing. And now back to the rest of the build for this Lego Star Wars Yoda's Jedi Starfighter set, and then onto my review for this set. Okay, so that is this Lego Star Wars Yoda's Jedi Starfighter set. This is the new set, like I said, and as far as this ship being remade, I do not have the other most recent version of this. So unfortunately, I cannot compare it to the one from, I think, a few years ago. Maybe even longer. Maybe it's like 2015. I don't even remember. But I know there are several versions of this. I don't know which ones is supposed to be better or not. I really liked building this, but I definitely have some thoughts. But the first things we can take a look at are the minifigures here. So we get two figures in this. We do get a Yoda. It's not the dual molded legs. It's kind of the rubberized head there with some hair on the back. This is like the same Yoda that you would maybe get in the Dagobah training diorama set and some other sets, but not like the one. I'm pretty sure the one that came in that like employee gift was dual molded legs, so that one's still elusive. Of course, Yoda does have a lightsaber there, so we get that. And then we get a R2 unit here, R2D2. Printing is good, does have printing on the back. Printing for the head is wonky, as they always are. You can maybe see like on this side it's higher than on this side, and the way I tell that is looking at how far away the line is to the seam, and then compare it to like the other side, and you can kind of see that there's a pretty big difference. So you can actually, if you look at it head on, you can kind of see that this is slanting down. So over on here, this side, it's higher and lower over there. So the printing on these droid heads has not been figured out. I believe not every region encounters this issue. And it's a little bit of a bummer, but every one of these type of heads has wonky printing when I get it. And I think Jang says the same thing as well. And so anyway, that's that. It's a bummer, but these figures are about the same as you'd get probably in the Dagobah training set. They're fine. Yoda's legs don't bend, kind of a soft head, and we get the astromech droid. And the rest of the build is Yoda's Starfighter here, and so it's small. Yoda's small. This is a pretty small ship. As far as like piece count goes, I can't remember what the pirate snub fighter had, but you know, it wasn't that many more or less pieces. It was probably pretty similar to this. They have a similar price. I think that one had more figures, but you know, this is okay. There are some good things here. I think the overall design is pretty cool. I think it captured it well. I do like how it's done. The wings are kind of nice. You can open them and close them a little bit. They do have this little bit in there, so you can't open them, so they're just flat. So it does maintain that shape, the kind of classic Yoda Starfighter shape there, which is nice. We do have some stickers on here. So sticker there, 2 on the top, over here and over here. That is 6 stickers like this. For whatever reason, mine came with 2 sticker sheets. So they were kind of stuck together, I guess. But when they fell out of the box, I was like, huh. So got an extra sticker sheet. That's not worth anything. That's essentially garbage, but you know, whatever. And or maybe I could put it on Bricklink. I have no clue. But the stickers are fine. They were easy enough to put on. I don't love putting on stickers on the pieces that are already like on a model, but because of these have a specific orientation, and because these circle things, you'd think it's just a circle, you can put it on whatever, but you do want it like a specific orientation. When you stud it down, you have to kind of have it studded down before you apply the sticker. The color match for the stickers is okay. I think these are kind of the more noticeable because it does have a big patch of gray underneath there, that light bluish gray, so you can kind of, the sticker match is all right. For the circle ones, it doesn't bother me too much. This one's not great. Looking at the top 2, I actually think I did an okay job spacing those out. So like there's a space here, that's part of the sticker. In the middle there's like a seam, and then the other stickers here. I did an okay job spacing those out, so that's fine. This is a print. It's a pretty nice print, nice color up top. That's a little hard to see, but there's some good stuff, good detail, so that's very nice. Of course, that can open, and we can see in there's a couple translucent things in there. We can flip open the top as well, so we can see in there a little more. I did like the use of these like hinge pieces without being in the hinge, the second part of that combo, to make a hinge, to kind of like stud things together and kind of almost look like greebling in there, extra detail. And I don't know if they really help like close up any gaps, but it does make it feel a little more close. So there's not really any gaps here, which is really, at least is around the cockpit here, so there's no real gaps there, which is nice. Nice to see, and I always like when they do something like that with interesting pieces, so nice to see that. Of course, Yoda can not be seated in there, but Yoda can be stood up in there, and can be studded down. Just got to move his arms a little bit there, and that's fine. It's a little strange, but Yoda's legs are the ones that don't bend, so whatever. I guess he kind of looks a little funny in there, so that's a nice little thing. And of course, we also have a spot for R2 back here. R2 does stick up a considerable amount, and that's okay. That's pretty common. It would be nice if it could be recessed. The way that this is built, I think if it was down even just a couple plates, maybe not even a full brick, but if it was lower a little bit, I would like it a little more. Right now, especially from the back, it does feel like it's barely in anything at all. So like building up this a little more would feel a little better to me. Might be harder to get them out of there, but it doesn't need to have 3 jumper plates to hold an R2 unit there. So if this was built up a little higher, so only just the top like little portion sticks out, that would be a little better for me. But also from the front, if it just was down a little lower, I think I would like that as well. But either way, it's a nice place for that. There's a clip on the back which can store a lightsaber. I think that looks a little strange, but it's nice when they do stuff like that, just so it's harder to lose parts. And if you're if you're playing with this and Yoda is traveling somewhere and you want your lightsaber to be kind of all contained within the ship, this is a fine spot to put it. I kind of would like a spot, like a hidden spot, like something tucked under one of these wings, I think would be really cool. And I think is probably doable. So that's would be preferable to me. Actually probably could modify this rather easy to have this kind of tucked in somewhere, which I think would be cool, or even, you know, even closer to the end there would be cool in my opinion. The wings a little bit repetitive, but that's okay. I do like the shape. I like how this looks. It's good. It's swooshable for sure. Fits good in the hand. If you had smaller hands than me, I still think there's a lot of different ways to grip this. So that's really, really nice. We do have spring-loaded shooters down here. They're integrated fine. These do stick out the back because that is how you would trigger those. So those can be fired out. You do get 3, so you get kind of an extra one. You can have 2 loaded in there. We got kind of the blasters out of the front. Those feel good. They don't feel like they're too unstable or anything. And of course, around the back, we got a couple translucent pieces here for thrusters. I think everything about this is pretty standard, but it's good. Like, I think it's a perfectly serviceable Yoda Jedi Starfighter. It's about what I expected from this set. If I had the other ones to compare, you know, that would be interesting. Going off of what I know about this ship and everything, like, this feels like a pretty solid representation, so I'm perfectly happy with that. We can see the extra pieces here. You do get an extra lightsaber hilt, extra of some translucent pieces, a yellow stud, some Technic, another hilt there, a black one and the silver one. So extra pieces there, pretty standard. This set is 253 pieces, and it cost $35. 2 figures, they're fine. Printing on the R2 is just a problem. Yoda doesn't have the dual molded legs, but like, this print is really good. Not too many stickers. I got an extra sticker sheet, so that really ups the value. I think $35 for this is too much. You know, when I compare it to the Pirate Snub Fighter, I think that one I also was like, that was too much. I don't know what this cost in iterations previous to this. Could be that it was 30, could be that it was 25. I frankly, and I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, I think this could be $25. And $30, like, we're pushing it, but that makes sense. 35, I think, is just too much. Not only does the price per piece not make sense, even though that's not a good metric, it just feels like what I have here is not $35 worth of Lego. And maybe it is when Star Wars mechs are 16, so maybe this is 2 mechs and some change worth of Lego, and maybe that's true, but there's nothing like too groundbreaking about this. Pretty standard pieces, nothing that really wowed me as far as building techniques goes. It all kind of made sense, and, you know, nice uses of hinges and different stuff to get the right angles, and nice uses of some Technic stuff to make sure these work. So it is, like, satisfying to have in your hand and satisfied to build. The parts that are tiled out versus open, like studs, are fine and I think work. Everything about this is pretty good, except for the printing on the droid and you know, a couple other just nitpicky things. I think the price is too much. This doesn't feel like $35 to me, so that's a bummer. I hope this isn't just something that will be forever a issue with Lego. I thought the Indiana Jones sets, for example, were a good value, and so I know that they're capable of pricing stuff and it being like, wow, I wish that wasn't such a rarity. I don't want to, like, I love Lego. I love building Lego. I love talking about Lego. I have a big collection of Lego, and I've been playing with Lego and building Lego since I was very young. And I don't want to always come down and say, well, this is too much, this is too much, this is too much. But that's also the truth, or at least that's how I feel about it. I think this is too much money at $35. 30 is probably fine. 25 would be better, but you know, it's 35, and that's a little bit of a bummer to me. But maybe the ones previous were 35 too. I don't know, and I don't know about piece count for the old ones or anything either. I just think, with this in my hand, with what I have here, $35 seems a little bit rough. But I was happy to get this early, happy to build this, happy to talk about it. So like I do like a lot of the design of the ship. I like the build. It's a very good toy, just overpriced. So still very nice and happy to get it early to review. So if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and clicking that like button. And if you like the other videos on my channel, please consider clicking the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the LEGO videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more sets that are releasing August 1st, 2023 early, more LEGO Star Wars, and then just tons of other LEGO sets, all different themes, all different shapes, sizes, price points, piece counts, tons of different stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming LEGO videos. And if you want to support this channel, the best way to do that is over at the SoBricks Patreon, which is patreon.com/SoBricks. And over there, you can join for as little as $2 a month. And for joining, you get access to all my videos early, you get access to some exclusive videos, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of other stuff over there as that continues to grow. So every little bit helps, so maybe consider checking that out. It is appreciated. And thank you for watching. So with all of that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.